2 now, which is pretty much the same thing as example 1. It's a little different, but if you thought you mastered example 1, I highly encourage you try this on your own and then see if you get the right answer. So again, when we're doing the Pythagorean theorem, we must know the A, the B, and the C first before we can solve. And remember, the A and the B form the sides of the right angle in your triangle. Okay, so look at this little boxy thing. That means that is a right angle. So bam and bam. This is my right angle. And the two values on the right angle are the legs, which are the A and the B, which I already have my A labeled conveniently. So I'm going to make the 5 the B. Alright, and then the side that is across from the right angle is my hypotenuse, or my hippopotamus, if you watched the video. That was a board slapper. And it was a cute hippopotamus, so. But anyway, so this is the C value. Alright, and then after this, you guys, we just need to solve, which if you see, I need to solve quickly because my battery's low, and my charger's nowhere to be seen right now, which I'll resolve in a moment, but I'm confident we can finish this pretty quickly. So I'm going to ignore this for now. But anyway, so let's set this up. So it's going to be my A squared, which I don't know. So A squared plus my B squared. So my 5 is the B. So that will be my B squared. So it'll be 5 squared. Plus my C squared, which what's the C? It is the 10. So equal the 10 squared. Alright, let's solve this thing for A, and then we'll be done so. Alright, so I don't know my A, so it's just going to be A squared plus 5 times 5 is my 5 squared, which is 25. And then 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. Alright, let's solve this thing for A. So I need to bring my 25 to the other side, which the way I do that is by subtracting it on both sides. Which 25 minus 25 cancels and turns to 0. 100 minus 25 is 75. So we have A squared equals 75. And the way we undo a square, just like before, we got to square root that thing on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to square root both sides. Bam, bam. And my square root will cancel out my squared. So I'm left with A equals, now remember, typically when we square root both sides, it's plus or minus. But remember, the minus doesn't really make sense because you can't have a negative length. So we're just going to do the positive 75. Alright, so my A value is the square root of 75, but this is not a perfect square, so we need to do our factor tree and break it down. Alright, let's go, you guys. So let's simplify the square root. So I'm going to write my 75 up here, and I'm going to write all the factors that go into 75. So 5 definitely goes into 75 because it ends in a 5. So 5 times what gives me 75? Let's see here. It'd be 5 times 15 gives me 75. Alright, and let me double check. Yep. Alright, and then the two things that go into 15 are 5 and 3. So I've reached all my factors, so now I need to circle my cute little couples at the end of the branches to know what goes inside of my square root and what remains on the outside. So looking at the ends of the branches, do we spot any cute couples? Holy hot dog, I see some right here. A cute little couple of 5s, look at that. And my cute couple gets to leave the house to go on their hot math date for the night. So my group of 5s will go on the outside. And remember, for each pair, only one comes outside. Do we see any single lonely numbers that have to stay in for the night or stay underneath my square root? Oh, my sad and lonely 3 has to stay in. So this would be 5. Root 3, and nothing else is at the end of the branches. The 5 broke down, so it doesn't matter. And same with the 75. So guess what, you guys? A is 5 root 3. And that would be my final answer. Holy hot dog. And we got done before my battery died. Look, I only have 4% now. Yay. Alright, so A is 5 root 3. And holy hot dog, one more thing. Sorry, guys. Since this one has units, I better put some units in my final answer. So since these are all m's or meters, this will be 5 root 3 meters. And now we will be donezo with example 2. Now example 3 is a fun one. We got more than one side that we don't know, which is kind of exciting. So get ready for example 3. I hope you had a blast solving example 2.